Hey, this is King David and Goliath Music, and this is the Daily Dose. Now, the Daily Dose is where I answer your music production questions in 4 minutes or less. It's like musical medicine, so make sure you're taking your meds daily. Now, here we go. What we're going to do is actually talk about chord transitions, and we're going to create a song. And we're going to create it in the key of A flat. So first, let me show you what that means. Okay, the key of A flat. Each key either is going to have flat or sharps or none at all. The key of C has no flats, no sharps. The key of A flat is going to have four flats: B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. All right? You can always tell the key in the flats by the final flat, or the one previously previous to the final flat. So B flat, E flat, A flat is your key, and then there'll be one more flat behind that, and that will tell you what the key is. So if D flat is your last flat, A flat is going to be your key. Got it? Okay. So now we're going to work in the key of A flat. We're going to start on an E flat chord, which is spelled out E, G, B flat. Then we're going to go to a D flat 7. And it's going to be a major 7. Now the difference between the major 7 and just a flat 7 is if you build up the chord D flat, F, A flat, and went to C flat, that would be a flat 7. But we're not going to do C flat. We're going to just do C, and that's going to make it a major 7. The flat 7 is lowered. The major 7 is raised. Got it? Okay. So we're going to go from E flat, D flat, major 7. We're going to repeat that twice. I'm going to show you how this works out on the keyboard. And then we're going to do our transition. Here's our transition. Our transition is going to go from B flat okay, then we're going to go to C minor. I'm going to write it directly across the page because I'm not going to spell these chords out. To E flat, okay, to A flat, and then to E flat again. Okay, we're going to repeat that twice. And at the end of this phrase, we're going to end on that D flat major 7. Now let me show you how and why this is going to work, and I may go over 4 minutes today. All right, how and why. How does this work? It's like if you're taking a trip on the highway and you get on the loop, then you get off onto a different road, transition, right? You take that road and you follow it back to the entrance that you got on originally. And that's what we did. So we went from E flat to D flat, transition to B flat, C minor, E flat, A flat, E flat, D flat major. Why does that work? Because the D flat major brought me back to E flat in the first place, so why wouldn't it work a second time? Does that make any sense to you? All right, let's try it on piano, and let's learn some music making the right and professional way. Okay, hold 1 second. Let me bring you over to the Korg Triton, and I'm going to show you how that works. So once you understand how it works, then not just understand, but can operate in the understanding, then you can do this over and over in your own music, and you can make it sound professional. All right, so let's go to those chords, and watch how nice it sounds, because this is actually very, very melodic. All right, and melodic means full of melody. All right, so watch this. We're going to go with the E flat first. That's the E flat to D flat 7. One more time, repeat it. Here's the transition. B flat. Again, repeat. One more time. D flat major. Back to the beginning. Alright, so I'm going to put it all together. That's going to be our daily dose. I know we went over 4 minutes, but hey, we might have to stretch it out longer just so that we can get enough of the learning in. Here we go. Here's my transition, B flat. Here's my D flat, major 7. Got it? That's pretty cool. So, that has been your daily dose. We talked about transitions, and we actually put together, that's what a song looks like. It looks just like what we saw on the board. I'm going to bring you back there just for one brief second so you can look at it and even write down those notes if you'd like to. All right, we got the E flat, spelled out E, G, B flat, going to the D flat 7. We repeated it. We went to B flat, to C minor, E flat, A flat major, back to E flat. We repeated that, but the last time we went to the D flat major 7 and then back to the beginning of our song. And that is how you make a transition. And we will do more and more of this. We're going to also show you how you can apply this to all different styles of music, all genres of music, how you can change notes to make it R&B, make it jazz, make it rock, make it hip hop, make it funk, make it whatever you want it to make. But all music, no matter what style of music it is, the basis of music is chords. I'm out. This has been the Daily Dose. Remember, it's like musical medicine. Take your meds daily. King David, beatclass.com.